Understanding. Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. Welcome to the Honorable Cooking Show. I want everybody to subscribe and like, but more than anything, I want y'all to pay attention. Pay attention, because if you don't pay attention, everything may go too fast. I'm not a professional cook, but guess what? I'm an honorable cook. I'm better than a professional cook. Tonight we're going to be going in on the honorable chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. I'm not a drum guy, but you know, a lot of people like drums, but I like various forms of chicken. And tonight we're going to go on this honorable chicken. First thing I'm going to do, always remember, you have to want to cook. If you don't want to cook, I'm giving you understanding. It's not going to work out. You have to want. That's the first step of cooking. Wanting to cook. You have to be happy, fun. Don't come up to the cooking with a bad mood, intentions off, and everything is going in a dishonorable fashion. Be happy about wanting to cook. After that, you want to do what? You want to make sure you have a hot pan. I like this type of pan, more like a boiling situation, but at the same token, you're able to get this surrounding. The surrounding right here creates a lot of honorable moisture, and guess what it does for everybody? It gives that honorable flavor that you need. And you know, I like to make sure flavor is very important. So we're going to get this pot nice and hot. As you can see, my pot is hot. It's soaking up and it's moving kind of quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the honorable avocado oil in play, just to calm that steam down, because y'all looking for an honorable sizzle. I'm going to give it to y'all, yeah? But I like to talk to y'all first, because a lot of times people don't want to talk. They want to make money. They want to get the views. You know, you get 1 million views off of cooking. I know that. I know that only 1% is tapping into all negativity. But it's 99% of men and women who are tapping into what? Positivity. It's just, you don't have positivity in your algorithm. Well, King Earner does. And when we carry it like this, we take our time, we're smiling. Everybody is trying to figure out what's the new wave. The new wave is enjoying peace, having fun, and creating something that's different. If you don't create something that's different, you're going to create something of pure dishonor. You know, and we move things around, and I'm pretty sure the cameraman, he's sitting back like, goddamn, I smell the honor already. The honor is being smelled, you hear? But more than anything, it's that paprika, it's that Creole, it's that honorable Oyster. I call it Oyster because I mix the white Chester and the Oyster all together, along with that coconut. What's the coconut stuff that I got? The honorable coconut soy sauce, amino. Honorable chicken thighs. We want to put a little bit of lemon juice in here, because we want the lemon juice to make sure it has purity. This lemon, it comes from a log. I got this from the produce. I didn't get this from none of the other stores. I didn't get it from nowhere else. I got it from the produce. So when you get things from the produce, you have understanding. And guess what? I'm going to make sure that I put the honorable lemon in there, just like this. See that? And we're not worried about anything burning and none of that. Because worse come to worse, we could turn the heat down. Always remember, I said it in the video prior. When you're cooking, right? It's like you're riding a bike and you have brakes. The brakes that you have, you guide with them. You ever remember when you was a youngin', you go to the top hill of the block. Mine's is 12th Street. I go all the way up. And I say, I'm going down here. Once I get downhill, I noticed that when I first started riding the bike, if I press too hard on the brake, I jump. They brand new brakes. You damn near falling forward. But when you ease, because we didn't have a lot of people in the hood, especially men. We was raised by our mothers and grandmothers, really. You know, grandfathers was around, but the fathers was kind of like distant. So we had to let them brakes start getting a little wear and tear on it, so we can ease them when we getting all the way down, because we're going too fast as we're going downhill. Same thing with this. Don't move too fast and enjoy yourself. You can have a smile just like King EARNER got a smile, but don't sit around at home all angry. Check this out. This is how I'm carrying it, man. This is how I'm carrying it. Look. That's honorably seared. We're going to flip this, and the rest of these ain't too quick, because you got to always remember, I learned this from Cooking AB, Cooking AB, or Cooking Ab, whatever his name is. I pay attention to what he says, and a lot of what he does. So Cooking with Ab, I always paid attention to. He said that the middle may not cook, the edges may. So that's what I'm going to make sure that everything is seared up nice, and then I'm going to put that lid on top of them and carry the EARNER correctly. We're going to go on the edges to see what's really going on. You hear me? You see? He never lied. He never lied. On the edges, it's going to get hotter when you're dealing with a bigger pan. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that everything is seared correctly. We're going to take our time. Make sure you take your time. Time is on your side, because you could be doing crime and end up in jail and got nothing but time. But right now, guess what? We got time to do positive things on our own. We don't got to wait till we get in jail to get disciplined. You don't got to wait. Once them two is seared on the side, I'm going to turn it down a little bit, right? I'm going to put that pot on, and we're going to take a pills off. Because what I want you guys to have understanding of the honorable juices that are going on here. I'm going to put an honorable lemon over here. When I turn these other two on, I'm going to put an honorable lemon in here to make sure that EARNER seeps in correctly. Because y'all don't have understanding of the EARNER. I do. And those who do, they come home as a male. They do what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam done. They cook for the family. A lot of y'all not going to want to cook because you rather chase a dollar, but we have understanding that a dollar can be chased and a dollar can be provided. But when are you going to add some knowledge? When are you going to add some understanding to your woman and your family? Whereas though you can have them leading you in things that you make mistakes in. A lot of y'all not willing to do that. I love this, man. It's equivalent to me to the negative feeling I had when I used to do a lot of negative things. It's equivalent. Same feeling, but guess what? I know this leak. Well, I ain't got to worry about a jail cell. I don't got to worry about a penitentiary, man. I don't got to worry about none of that. Understanding here. What I'm going to add to this, because I didn't, when I pre-seasoned this, you notice I threw it right on, the smoked paprika. Smoked paprika is important. So we're gonna slow it down a little bit, and I'm gonna take my time out, and I'm gonna put the lid back on. We're gonna make sure things get smooth. If it's not smooth, we're gonna make sure that it's smooth, so smooth that y'all gonna say, "Damn, we ain't know King EARNER had the EARNER in him." Because his EARNER is so intact on a cooking tip that a lot of you millzuts are sitting at home trying to figure out, wow, now we're going to bring it down some. See what I'm saying? I'm riding the brilzy. Same thing on an electric stove. Just electric stove is gonna take a little bit longer, man. We can take a little brilze. At the end of the day, man, be on point because it's coming live and direct. What y'all thought was gonna be a bunch of chicken thighs from down Sills House, I'm turning into something honorably on the East Coast side of things. I'm giving you understanding. This is for everybody on the East Coast. We're gonna make these an honorable steak. We're gonna get the cut. We still cooking with gas. We not playing. And we got another honorable meal. And that meal gonna be quicker than this meal, but guess what? We making sure that y'all got a taste to this. This ain't nothing that you call home to mom and say, yo, that was bad. No, y'all say, yo, I don't know what happened, but King EARNER, this boy can cook his Phil's ass off. Cameraman will tell you, my woman will tell you, there's nothing burning in here. Because when you use a certain pan or a certain pot, you get clarity of what you're supposed to be doing. And guess what? I'm having a ball with it. You see, that's that high that nobody never tell you about. That high that you can do something that has that same endorphin and that dopamine that's outside of the actual drug. But you gotta tap into that. And guess what? Ain't nobody gonna believe that you wanna chill and you wanna stop and you wanna go in a positive manner. Ain't nobody gonna believe that. You know what they're gonna tell you? Whatever. And know what you're gonna do? You're gonna keep feeding into the negativity and going in a dishonorable fashion until you be in a jail cell where they laughing at you and said, I told you so, I know you crash. Now look, you get the last laugh. And that last laugh is clarity, understanding. Put the garlic paste in there. Put that in there. You want to put that garlic pepper in there. That garlic powder and that onion in there. Just to give it a tap off. Just so people know, garlic powder and onion can be a substitute for what? For salt. Gotta have your flavors. Gotta have your honorable flavors. You don't have your flavors. You dishonorable prills. What are you doing? Just sitting around here watching TV all day, but not reading the book. A lot of youngins, y'all miss out on a lot of stuff, even contracts with big time executive deals that y'all get. We're gonna get an honorable meal out of this. You see I got the garlic paste all in there. Always learn your onions and your green peppers. Learn them. Try to stay away from salt. Salt only goes on beef, and you put a little bit of that along with pepper. You don't have to go hard. I recommend that after you eat an honorable meal with salt in it, that you use apple cider vinegar and a cayenne pepper to give people understanding that at the end of the day, you want to open up them goddamn arteries, man. You want to make sure they ticking correctly, because if you don't, they might close in. Things go in a different direction. King EARNER life and direct. That's understanding. People say stainless steel. Yeah, I understand stainless steel. Guess what? I have understanding of the soft. Throw that provolone in there. Provolone. I honor the honorable provolone. If you're gonna go all the way out, go all the way ills out. Don't go out half wills there, because you're going to find yourself in a dishonorable fashion. King EARNER life and direct. That's understanding there. It's a real zag. Special. We'll put it together now. Understanding